Top 1 Latin, my name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Deku became the most powerfulest person in the entire multiverse. Not it like Infinity Worm, like what I just did a couple days ago or yesterday. I don't know what. Okay, so in this What If, Zuko has a special talent. Like, he has a special power. That is, he doesn't have greed. He just has it to, or he detects, just like how Bugs Bunny, where he's like all bouncing. Yeah. When there's like gold on, like when he gets near gold, he always bounces. Well, for Zuko, it's more like it's weapons, like ancient weapons, not modern day like ones. I'm talking about like the most overpowered weapons in the multiverse kind. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Sorry. My dog's just coughing. So, yeah. So, basically, Zuko, who was, okay? So, him and his friends, or where was that? Oh, yes. When he was, so I'm adding Zumi into this, what if? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So, Zuko and Zumi were born. Let's begin. Zumi and Zuko being born. And of course, one day his friends, they were 3 years old. Him and his friends and Zumi were walking around in in the forest area, and he stops himself, or his body stopped, like his foot couldn't even move forward, as Bakugo is like, "What's wrong?" I don't know, but my body can't move. No, it's like something underneath me is telling me that something's here. As he's trying to move his foot, like he taps up on it, on something that's in front of him. And it was a trap door that he's feeling. As he bends down, he lifts it up. And Bakugo, was like, man, something. Because even Zumi was surprised. As he goes down, first was Zuko, because something in his body is like, you go first. So then he goes down the ladders, not jumping because there's spikes on the bottom, with special type of poison as the tips. so that if the prey decides to fall in and manages to survive, then that special poison can kill them instantly. So, yeah. So then Zuko walks, or he climbs down the ladder as he picks up the spikes that was left here by the ancient ones. So then as his friends and his sister falls, or no, not falls, they go down into, they climbed after him, and they see like this is a cavern. As he walks in, they survived one trap, 2 more to go. So there was 3 in there. And then the third trap was let me type up anime traps. Anime traps. No, not that kind. Come on. Well, I'll just use this one. So the you know those, like, that trap or blade traps where the giant axe just comes down, and like swings back and forth constantly? Well, Zuko maneuvers it. He shoots one of these spikes at your correct point and made it now function, and he did it with all of them. There was about 500 of them, as he hits every single one of them perfectly. As everybody was shocked. No. What? So, So, then Zuko, he did pay more attention during school time thing. Like, they went over this big monster where he was that eats humans, not for their meat, but her fears and anxieties and greed. So, So, their greed, their hatred, everything. Of course, there's Zuko didn't have any of that. He had bravery. Oh. So, he had brave. So, So then the monster comes up and tries to eat Zuko first, But then Zuko just like comes out of nowhere, or he dodges the attack and uppercuts the monster when they got to the third challenge. Yeah. Okay. Hold on one second. There we go. Narrow it down. So, yeah. So basically, Zuko was... So uppercuts the monster, jumps over the monster's head, and he went right for the ancient artifact, or the ancient weapon of the entire multiverse. The multiverse creature, or multiverse monster, multiverse, I'm trying to think, but... Quiet, doggies! Hey. So yeah. So Zuko got the multiverse weapon shard, basically, and it broke up into millions of pieces, and it infused itself into Zuko, transforming him into a big buff guy. Like what Garp is. That's why I had it. Or this is more accurate. Right here. Here. Hold on. So, yeah. So Zuko was... His new form was called the Multiverse of Insanity. Or actually, Multiverse... Beast. So he beats the monster to death as he opens the portal back to the surface. And his friends and trusts him. So they jumped through and they ended up on the surface, still in their world. So as he goes up, as he converts back to human form, like his child form, as he feels like his own body is morphed. So then he ends up so now his mind is now the entire universe. And multiverse. He's connected to every Zuko in the entire world. Their pain, their suffering, their hopes, their dreams, and all that stuff. Fused into his body. So, yeah. How long is this review? Okay. So, then at age of 4, they went to a quirk doctor and so then the quirk doctor tells Zuko, first, that she has a fire power thing, and then he goes over and tells Zuko that he's quirkless and he needs to find, or he just needs to go to a normal school because he can't become a hero. So then he leaves. Zuko just leaves. Or his parents abandon him because they don't want them, or he doesn't want him to home. But they lost their privilege of the have a tracker. Basically, he can detect the most powerful weapons. No matter how powerful they are, he could take it, or he can sense it. So then the time skip to 15. Zuko is learning how to control his new form, his new ultimate monster form. As Zuko's practicing in the woods, as he could feel their plus all the alternate versions of Zuko, all the alternate versions of himself shares their power with him. So, So Zuko trains super hard. So he went from, as his body can take it, he trained harder and harder, faster and faster. And he could sense, he still has the unique specialty of him. So he's like a map. He could map anywhere that he went to. So even the monster that he punched and jumped off of the head for and lands right in, and even taught him how to become more powerful than he ever became. Now he's 15, and he is even surpassing, or he's more overpowered than anyone. And the monster transforms into, it's like the gun thing where so you know how Bang, that guy's name's called Bang, or Silverfang, I think. Really don't remember. Yeah, Silverfang, that guy that's on the right side or left. Yeah, I think left side. Because I know Garp is on the right side. And yeah, so both of them, or that monster that I said, that like Zuko beats, eats like one punch and jumps off of his head to grab that crystal thing, was actually an old man. He survived millions of years. Like, he got turned back into a human. But instead of like finding him to get his revenge on for what happened, he he has grateful or he's grateful that someone found power without greed in his heart. So he found Zuko. He trained him how to use his powers. So his body is now more powerful than any normal human can endure. So, but Zuko didn't know that it was the same monster that he did. Until one day, before his death, or before the monster dies, and he told him that the monster that you like uppercutted and jumped off of the head to get this power, yeah, that was you, right? Yes. I'm sorry for hearing that. I didn't have any greed or hatred for you anyways. But you probably had, like, hatred for me. You know? As he puts his hand, so the old man puts his hand on Zuko's hand and says, I'll give you my power. You can take the power. I know that you have a keen sense of finding the other weapons. There's many have tried. None of them exceeded except for you. You're the first one that I ever met that actually... So, then the next day, so he goes to school and then, so then he trains harder and harder. His body, but he did notice someone was watching him. He looks over and no one was there, but he could sense them. As he could sense it was, you guessed it, Zumi, his sister. As Zumi shows up, and plus it was a camp park, so he knew that it was a camp park because it's a time skip. So Zumi's like, hey brother, long time no see. You're in your heavenly form. Yeah. And just train on her quirk. I'll train on my power. Okay? As Zuko trains his power, his body, as one of the pussycats, the one with the mind reading, was like, went into Zumi and sees that someone else infiltrated the UA, or actually wasn't on their property. So, but this monster, as they go in trying to kill, as Zumi stops them, it's my brother. Zuko, he's my brother. He's your brother? Yeah. As as he turns around, yes, I am actually her brother. Name, nice to meet you all. Well, as he walks kindly, as he shakes Zuko, or no, he shook Mr. Izawa's hand. Hmm? So, and Zuko, you know, he says, I'll go back to training. As, okay, so they asked Izumi, what quirk does your brother have? He's quirkless. But don't let that fool you. He has this sense of, you know how like some people have or you know how some people attract gold? Like when they get near it, they could feel the aura of the gold? Yeah? Well, my brother is the opposite. Instead of, he could feel, well, or he could detect powerful, like, weapons. Like, the, the one that you saw with him, or that is infused into his body, was actually the multiverse, hers, power. So then when the Pussycats and the Pro Heroes and Class 1A, Class 1B turns around and they're like, what? He were like stunned. Except for Bakugo and Zumi. So they're like, so you're saying that your brother has could detect most powerfulest weapons in the entire universe? Multiverse? As they were like, yeah. Azumi says, yeah. I mean, and he even, Bakugo says, he even, like, hey, Zuko. Or before they left, he said, hey, Zuko, do you still have that spike? Hey? Sure thing. As he pulls out a spike with a poison tip, when he had it for, let's see, 3 divided, or not divided, 3 minus 15. 12 years. He had it for 12 years. Yeah, so he gives it to Bakugo, and this is, so then Blood Hero's like, man, they're all stunned. Man, how do you feel about or one of them says, how do you feel about becoming a pro hero? I really don't mind. Hing at all. Okay? So then they're like, okay, sign him up. So then All for One gang captured Bakugo, and of course Zuko, or actually, All for One versus All Might. All Might was down but not out, and All Might was like, he knows that he's gonna get killed by All for One. But then, yeah. But he was lucky that he gave one for all to Zumi, his sister, or to Zumi, the Zuku's brother. So, yeah. So then, yeah. How long has this video been? Okay. Please wait for part 2 to be filmed. Peace out, y'all.